Welcome to Sonoma. Doublemint Club Series here, running for round number 2 of the chase here. Engines will be starting in just a moment.
Drivers, start your engines!
Just like when we talked about the transporter. At the end of pit road, the last pit box is a timing line. So the last white line on pit exit is the line. Big thumbs up, my friend. Have a good time.
You heard what the spotter said and the crew chief and all that. They want people to have a nice, safe race here, but that's not gonna happen. This is freaking NASCAR, boys. We're running fast here. Round number 2 of the chase here. We're closing in our first round here of the chase. Bottom 4 will be eliminated here. If you saw the point standings from last race, you will see why. And nope. And there we go. Caitlin Doherty leads the field down. Green flag. Here at Sonoma, we're racing here in California. Richard Johnson already not hesitating to make the first move here on the first lap. He might think that move might be important here, but Doherty's gonna fight back. Johnson and Doherty side by side for the race lead already on lap number 1. The fans are up on their feet already. Into this corner here. This is a common corner where you can find some great passing here. And Johnson's looking. Can he get it? The 7 right there. Johnson to the race lead. The 47 now up front. But this is a corner where drivers easily make mistakes, and that's where our accidents happen here. But so far, so good. But I can't say that just yet until everybody clears the corner. Just fine, they will. Everybody will clear that corner. And here they come, down the final corner here. This is where Evans is going to make the move here under the 7. This is the battle for second position here. Out of the final corner they go. And a great job by the field. And one car way off the track over there. That is Ramian Fisher. What is he doing? He might have gotten shoved off there. I don't know if that'll be a penalty or not, but that 2 car was way off the track there. Focusing back here with Richard Johnson as your leader here. The top 3 still remains as chasers. Let me move that leaderboard up there. Donald Trump runs in 4th as of the moment here. There's the 78. Flipped over at ending on lap 1. I don't think he really wanted that early on, but he's in the 5th position. Coy Harley runs in 6th. The Aris Toyota has been struggling in a few races now. Will Goss trying to get another good run today in the 7th position. Connor Breeden runs a silent 8th. He had trouble at Indy as well. Ian Dunn at 9th. And there's the 18 and 10th. Jesse Turner now trying to get under the 46th position here. Castling makes a mistake there, and Turner will capitalize there. And he will take the spot away. As of right now, there's the 10 car. She's the last car in this race right now. Richard Johnson still remains in the race lead. Megan Evans runs in 2nd here. As it looks like the field's going to scramble themselves out. The Stegall and Emmanuel Hartnett are battling for position. Hartnett's going to take the spot here. But Stegall's going to fight back. Look at that run. The 55 got in the 4 there. And he still maintains that spot. There's everybody else here. But the 47 still in the lead there. Johnson trying to pull away from the 3rd place car because the 98 is still right there. The Dogecoin Mobile still pretty fast here. Alonso, Warren Keith battling for position here, and looks like they decided to file back in line there. The 20 and the 9. K-Dude and Mark Cavagnaro battling for position here. This is a battle for 16th, and they're both off. The 9 car into the tires hard. And there goes the 9 Mobile off the track early on this race, and our first caution will fly here at Sonoma. But man, already our first lap, first crash here, and the 20 of Mark Cavagnaro is involved. Racing back down towards the line here. Leader has taken it here, and Richard Johnson will be leading us down back for the yellow flag. Looking at the angle here, Cavagnaro just plain drove it off wide. K-Dude was just an innocent bystander and a heavy driver's side hit into the concrete barrier. But Luckily, K-Dude got out of his car just fine. With the 1 to go signal here at Sonoma, early lap instant took out K-Dude 124. He's the only car out of this race as of the moment here. Richard Johnson is your leader. He stayed out in pit lane. Donald Trump cycled to the 2nd position, driving the Bass Pro Shops number 33 machine. Obviously painted by me, I guess, rigged. But Donald Trump won Riki here, and he ran pretty decent at Indy, actually, now that I think about it. But focusing on the leaders here. And watch the green flag wave. Green flag in the air. Great start by the top 3 there. So our top 4 still remains of chasers as of the moment. Right now, Richard Johnson in the lead. Here they come into turn number 1. Trump drives a bit wide there. I think Evans might have given him the bump and run. And Evans up to 2nd already. Here comes Doherty on the inside of the 33 for 3rd. And the 33 will drive off the track there. Just what the 7 wanted to see. And she will take 3rd away. And Trump, you see, already dropping down to the 5th position already, just like that. So that 33 car might not be good in the short run as of now. There's Keon Eddington. He's been struggling in this race. He's qualified in the back, and that's kind of where he stayed at most of the moment here. He's kind of hoping for an attrition-filled race to where he doesn't get involved in these incidents. Mark Cavagnaro off a bit there, nudges JT out of the way. They're 3 wide over here. Eric Rodriguez, Raymond Fisher, and Chuck Petty. Will they back off? Yes, they will. Chuck Petty backs off. Wow, they were 3 wide in that corner. How did nobody like hit those tires, basically? I couldn't really have a word to say that. Johnson still remains in the lead. 98 has been one of the more faster cars. I think she's got the fastest car in the race. Yes, she does, actually. She's got the fastest car on the racetrack. Manuel Hartnett off the track there. That's going to give Stegall and Castley an opportunity to gain some positions here. And Stegall, whoa, bit of contact there. And Alonso off the track with Buchanan. Both cars off the track there. Will the caution fly? Yes, it should be. Yes, there it is. The caution's out. Buchanan and Alonso wreck. Here, non-chasers basically take each other out. Eric Rodriguez there looking on the inside of JT Bryant for position here. But focusing back here, Rancho Cucamonga driving a bit wide there. Oh, contact. It doesn't look like there's any shenanigans over there, but... And, oh, there we go. We got some. And there goes the 42 and the 10 and the 95. Also spinning around. Richard Johnson coming out of the few corners here. Leads the lap yet again. That 47 car, very dominant in the early going of this race here, as we'll take a look at those replays. So looks like Kelly O'Donoghue and Buchanan made a bit of contact there, goes a bit wide, tries to slow it down, but Alonso is right there. Both go in the tires there. Not too heavily damaged though for them, so look like they're completely fine. But then you saw the 95 in a second wreck, so we'll look at that. So here's the 10 and the 42. The 10 goes wide, the 42 has no place to go, and then the 95 just got nudged by the 11, and bam, into the 42 there. The 1 to go signal out yet again here. We have reached lap number 9 here at Sonoma. Richard Johnson and a couple others pitted here, so that's led to the 78 cycling to the race lead. Jesse Turner in second, but a lot of non-chasers are filling up that top 10 right now. But the Wonder Bread car driven by NASCAR fan 1418, I believe. Yes, it is actually. So I did correct myself there. But the 78 for Furniture Row Racing is going to lead this restart here. And the green flag back in the air. Great start by the 78 there. Turner's going to have to do all he can here. And Hartnett's peeking in there in third. Focusing in the back half of the field here. That 98 is a bit far ways back. She's got one of the more faster cars. Richard Johnson also settling back here in traffic as well. So this is going to be a bit of a little problem for them. As Jesse Turner's on the bumper, the 78 for position. This is the battle for the race lead here. Oh, he's waiting. He gave a little bump there. He's ready to pass the 78 at this moment. Turner versus the 78 of NASCAR fan. NASCAR fan's gonna have to make a mistake here. And he will. Here comes Turner. Turner's gonna capitalize. Can't quite do it. Meanwhile, the back half of the field still racing very hard on each other. Keon Eddington rocketing past the 98. The 98 had to slow down there. He wanted to avoid a wreck. The 18 has crashed by the battle for the race lead here. Racing back down towards the line. Jesse Turner trying to hold on here. This is the battle for the race lead. Coming across the line in the 78. Gets the flag there. And Turner ends up just short. That was an insane battle for the lead there. Turner had a run on the inside there, but looks like the 18 might have spun out here, as we'll take a look to see what happened to him. So this is the reason, and the 18 basically just wheel hops the car, and around he went. That was really our only reason there. But coming to the line, and oh my goodness, Zach Buchanan got dumped into the wall there by Matt Dixon. So the 14 car is destroyed, and oh, there's some trouble with the 7 and the 33. We have to look at that. Same situation here. Bam, into the wall. They both, oh man, the 7 got in the air there, and both cars are destroyed after this one. That is not good for the 7 nor the 33 here. Their chances of winning are done. We're about near the halfway point of this race here. NASCAR fan 1418 remains in the race lead here. They stayed out. Jesse Turner in second, Hartnett in third, Stegall fourth, and Mark Sabeka is in fifth. The Turner car has been really quiet. They've tried to avoid as many issues as they can, and so far they've been pretty secure, because right now the chasers out are going to be really the 33 and the 7 at this point. At least I believe. Yes, actually they're the only chasers out right now. Green flag in the air. The 78 didn't quite get as going as he did, because the rest of the field really caught up to him there. Down into 1 yet again. There's Dylan Schwalmberg in the back there. You see he's trying to make a move underneath his teammate of Warren Keith. Turner's going to lose the second spot to Emmanuel Hartnett. Hartnett up to second now. Stegall is now looking under the 25 now. The 25 is a bit falling back now, so there's something weird with that in his car. But there is the rest of the field here. Still racing hard. There's JT Bryant underneath his teammate of Annabelle Baldwin. Both are in the chase. All Penske cars are in this chase right now. There's Gerhardt and Kathleen. Bit of contact there. Kathleen gets shoved off the grass. The 46 off in the grass. He saves it. Great job by Kathleen. Good driving by him. The city car doing a wonderful job. Mark Sabeka ducks down pit lane. So they're might be playing a bit off strategy here, and might see if their car can win at the end, because that 71 isn't half bad, but they're not as fast as the leaders. As the moment, the 78 still in the race lead here. The 4 car runs in second, Stegall in third, Jesse Turner in fourth. The highest running chaser as of the moment, Dylan Schwallenberg, up to fifth. That 88 car has been climbing the charts right now. Warren Keith running in 6th for him. Ben Gerhardt running a good 7th. This is a really good run for the 44 team. It's really, they were running good at Indy, and this is really, if they continue this, they're going to run good, and they'll be fine for Daytona at this point. Bit of battling here between O'Neal Baldwin and some other chasers here, non-chasers alike. And he's able to get filed in line thanks to DJ Curtis there in the 16. Otherwise, it looks like the field has calmed down a little bit here. Megan Evans not hesitating, going underneath the 46. This is for the 12th position, I believe. Either the 12th or 13th position. Bit of rubbing there. Evans will clear the 46 there. Richard Johnson there underneath Keon Eddington for position as well. Coming into the last corner here. Johnson breaks really late there, and he will pass the 31 here. But Eddington's got a head of steam. Turner down pit lane. You saw him. Like I said, they might be playing a bit off strategy here and see if they can get a caution or so. Maybe that might help them save fuel in this long run. But a strategy role played by the 25 team. But so far, the top 3 are non-chasers as of the moment here. And Hartnett's been on a streak of good runs lately, ever since he really missed his regular season chase, and he's been doing good. Stegall trying to get a good run today. He's been struggling a lot this season as well. Really tough hassle for him. Dylan Schwallenberg has been now in the 4th spot due to Turner pitting. The Hendrick organization having 3 of their cars in the chase. There, the 24 unfortunately did not make the chase there due to Donald Trump winning the repeat. Parker Brown passed Annabelle Baldwin there for position. Megan Evans is just slowly lurking her way up. So we know that 98 car is very fast here in this run. Here she comes. She's going to wait for that move. She's going to wait, honestly. But right now, our lowest running chaser at the moment is probably Jesse Turner due to the fact that he pitted. Dylan Schwallenberg's just been really quiet throughout this race. They got in themselves a bit of trouble at Indy. They're looking forward to regaining some ground, recovering successfully if they want to have a shot at making it past the first round. We're going to look at the lap times here. And this 4, man, that 4 car really faster than that 78 car. So the Jimmy John Chevy has some speed under the engine. And he really gains a lot of time around here. You notice the intervals there in the background. As there's a battle here, Regan Smith and Kelly O'Donoghue, bit of rubbing there, and both of them are off the track. Regan Smith in the wall, as with the 17. Caution is out. Caution has come out. That might be a big break for Jesse Turner here. That might help him, that might not. I'm not quite sure if it will. I don't think it will. I think it might worsen it, but you never know. 78 has taken the flag here, as we'll take a look at the 43. Here's the reason our caution came out. Regan Smith and Kelly O'Donoghue. Regan just drove it wide and really just took the 2 of them out, and really just both of them hit the concrete wall like normal. With the 1 to go signal out yet again here, lap number 18 out of 25, we have reached the closing stage to this race. Megan Evans has recycled to the race lead due to the fact the leaders had to pit for fuel and tires. Will Goss runs in second, another good run for the Stewart Haas team, really. Especially for Will Goss. I mean, ran good at Indy, so it's good for him to see him run up front again. As the crowd is going to be on their feet, green flag in the air. Goss did not get going. Richard Johnson trying to find a way to get around that 41 car. There's the 51 car with no hood, so that I don't know what he's doing up front here, but he's somehow, you know, he's going to lose a lot of ground here sooner or later unless he somehow manages to keep that momentum intact. But back to Richard Johnson here. He's running in third at the moment. The second highest chaser as the moment running right now. Ramian Fisher has made his way into the top 10 at least, so it's good to see the 2 do good today. They struggled a bit during the Indy race earlier on, so Evans takes the corner nice and easy. Richard does the same. Bit cars gonna be a bit mousy here. There's Dylan Schwallenberg there in the 88, passing the 95 for position here. And there's also Regan Smith running in 12th right now. Here comes Turner down the inside of O'Donoghue. This is a battle for position here. Can he get around 2 cars at once? The 51's got some hood damage there. That 51's actually not half bad without that hood. That 51 car is somehow fast. It's not as fast as what the other drivers are thinking right now, but he's holding his ground. So we had a green lap. JT Bryant down pit lane. The struggles are continuing for him. Sam Curtis has been quietly running in the top 10. He finally made his way up. The 18 had some problems during the race. He's recovered to a top 10 run. Jesse Turner trying to get around the 51 for the 10th position. And there's Evans with a huge gap over the rest of the field here. Over Goss and Johnson. Johnson drives it a bit wide there. We're going to see the lap times. Yeah, she is definitely faster than the other few behind her right now. She's got a comfortable lead over the rest of the field. She doesn't really need to rush things here. If the 98 wins, she doesn't have to worry about Daytona one bit. She can literally just finish dead last Daytona and she'll be completely fine. Lap number 21 out of 25 here. Just a couple laps to go. The 13 car is still continued to struggle throughout this race. He's running in 24th position right now. He's not really dreamt of running there anyway. Dylan Schwalberg's in 14th. Their Turner has finally got around the 51 for the 10th position here, so he's going to find his way to get around some drivers and maybe get a better finish than 10th, so. Richard Johnson has closed in on that 41 car. I think he knows he's faster than him right now. Connor Breton also there in the 4th position. Tim Smith running another solid run for the 48 machine in 5th. Johnson drives it a bit wide that time, almost hits the grass there. And Hartnett has gotten around the 4th position here. Everybody's still a bit scattery here. 13 got a bit shoved off the grass by Annabelle Baldwin. I don't think he's really going to appreciate that one bit there. Keon Eddington and O'Neal Baldwin have struggled throughout along this race as well. Eddington qualifying the back and hasn't really been able to make a charge ever since then. So unfortunate for the Quicken Loans machine. But that 98 car has checked away from the rest of the field here. Johnson, I think, it just feels like he's getting held up by that 41 machine here. I feel like, yeah, I think he feels like he's getting held up by that 41 car, but the 41's doing a nice job holding his ground right now. But he's not making too many people happy there. With Evans with such a huge gap, she has literally a 3-second lead over the 2nd place car of William Goss here. Dylan Schwalberg and Kelly O'Donoghue side by side here. This is a battle for the 14th position here. Schwalberg drives it a bit wide, and wow, he just shoved the 17 off the track there. No remorse whatsoever, went straight savage there. Caution is out here. That will end the race as it looks. I think it might have just ended the race here. Evans will cross the line with a big lead over Will Goss and Richard Johnson. Here's a look at the replay here, and Schwalberg's driving a bit. He drove it a bit too wide right here, and the 17 just got bounced into, and into the wall he went. So we have decided, the NASCAR officials have decided this race will end under caution here, as the 98 of Megan Evans is gonna be the first chaser here as they come out the last corner and into this little front straightaway here. Evans will finally win her 3rd race this season here. Actually, no, this is her 2nd win this season, actually. But she will advance on to the next round of the chase here. Megan Evans is your victor. Wonderful run by Will Goss in 2nd. That is just what they wanted to see today. Richard Johnson gets a well-fought 3rd. Really wanted to win that race so much. He had a really fast car. That 98 car was just plain supreme. Connor Breeden got a good 4th. Rancho Cucamonga gets a top 5 today. Good job by the RCR organization getting 4th and 5th. Sam Curtis gets 6th. Ravian Fisher, another chaser, gets a good finish today. I think that's what he needs to gain some points today, as well as for Jesse Turner. Some well hard-fought top 10s there. There's Michael Cavagnaro, had a bit of troubles early in the race. Finishes 9th, and Manuel Hartnett. Great run for the 14 yet again here. They'll get a 10th place finish. So here are your results here, 1st through 28th. I already mentioned the top 10 just now. Mark Sebeka just short of getting a top 10 there. And there's the 28th is literally Eric Rodriguez, but scrolling down here to 31st on back, or 29th on back. Chuck Petty just struggled out the race, as well as JT Bryant. Both of them finished respectively near each other here. Doherty and Trump both had troubles in this race, so not good for those two. They're going to drop a lot in points. They were pretty high up, I believe, coming into this race, and this is not what they wanted to see here for them. But otherwise, congratulations to Megan Evans on making herself in the next round of the chase here. Let's take a look at the full standings in just a moment.